Win today would tie Mike Riley, the all-time lead in wins at Oregon State with Lon Steiner. Hundley's playing on a sore right ankle, wants to throw deep, and it is caught but out of bounds. The catch made by
sideline and steps out of bounds.
An up-tempo offense coordinated by Noel Mazzoni. They want to snap it between 20 and 25 seconds left on the play clock. Hundley on that gimpy right ankle. Games did it against Nebraska and Houston. After they opened with a win at Rice, he's been solid in all three. He's in trouble. Gets away, dumps it short. Good move by Devin Lucien, but he's pulled down short of the first down marker per game through the first three. Looking for his first carry, and as Chris predicted, he gets it very quickly. Gets a yard. Stephen Manfro goes in motion. Second down and 9. Franklin yanked down. They threw a flag, but it looked like he had a jersey. The young offensive line, 3 freshman starters, and they're playing without senior right guard Jeff Baca today, out with a head injury. Hundley down the middle and incomplete. Intention for UCLA, they've had 2 3-and-outs. Andrew Abbott made a fair catch at the 7, so that's where UCLA begins. Jonathan Franklin turned. He had a great defensive performance against Wisconsin, held the Badgers to 207 yards of offense, and the defense continues to be a game through the first 3. More than 300 per game rushing and passing. They have 7 net yards on 8 snaps today. 3rd and 10, and it is broken up. Well covered.
Right there, giving the momentum back to UCLA. Can they capitalize?
And Thigpen went in motion into the left flat, and the pass incomplete, intended for Steven. Hundley after the play fake, high throw, and a good catch made. On 3rd and 9 with 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Hundley flush from the pocket, has a first down and a lot more. Even on that
play, back to the ball in a hurry to snap.
Trying to pick up the tempo and establish some rhythm on offense. They're in Beaver territory now at the 46. Jordan James is the running back. Tackled by
just getting leverage, getting low and down the line of scrimmage. Too much for the young fellow out of left back.
Both tackles are freshmen. That's a concern for UCLA. And another immediate hit. Ruben Robinson. Hundley and the Bruins in that first period. Hundley going deep, and it is caught inside the 20 and fighting his way down to the 10.
To loosen those safeties up. This is exactly what they do. Hundley throws a nice ball, leads Shaq Evans, throws him open, and Ryan Murphy just a little late. Good protection up front by the young offensive line. Up to snap the ball in a hurry.
46-yard gain, more than their entire yardage total in the first quarter. And then Franklin, like Dunn, not particularly big. They list him at 5'11". That might be generous. Here he comes again on 2nd and goal. Like Warren Dunn. Team. 3rd and goal now from the 6. Swing pass to Thigpen. Broke free from one tackle behind the line of scrimmage. But Jonathan Franklin, the running back. Ed Hundley faked it to him, then gets flushed from the pocket. Already scrambled for 25 once.
A little tap and throw the flag.
All 3 tailbacks in the game together now, and they hand it off inside to Jordan James, and a good tackle from behind. 4 games with a knee injury. He was 2nd in the conference in tackles at the time of that injury. 2nd and 10. Hundley had time and throws over the head of Franklin. The Bruins at Oklahoma State, the only teams in the country averaging 300 yards rushing and passing. But a quiet day today for the Bruins, and it continues that way. Almost started last year up in Corvallis. Rick Neuheisel and his staff thought about it, but they didn't want to burn his redshirt year. Come like right guard in there. We mentioned they're playing without the starter, Jeff Baca, the only veteran on that offensive line. 35 career starts. Shaq Evans today. very young offensive line. Jonathan Franklin dropped.
How to stop it, so I might as well run it.
When he's hiring coordinators, he put on tapes of games those coordinator candidates had coached. He said, I couldn't figure out how I would stop Noel Mazzoni's offense. So many.
Have to be solid.
Midway through the second quarter. Pressure on Hundley. And tripped up for a sack.
He does, and what I like what he's doing is he's calling plays. If he's going to go down, he's going to go down his way. But right now, so far early this year, it's working out for him.
His defense has been terrific in both games. Hundley had a lot of time.
Plays. They have not done that whole first half. It looks like they're trying to do it now.
After the 13-yard gain, here's Jordan James. Didn't find any running room. They held a Heisman Trophy candidate, Monte Ball, to 61 yards. They're doing better against Jonathan Franklin today. This has been UCLA's best play.
After good play.
They've run 30 plays today in the first half. Hundley pulled it back, sidestepped the rush, but can't get to the first down. There's a flag. Stephen Manfro, the motion man, from the 22. 2 timeouts, but a long way to go for this UCLA offense. Short throw.
Top every time. Nowhere to run.
Hundley dances away from the rush. Had to get rid of it and threw it away. Better field position. See if UCLA is more aggressive. One of the linemen lost his helmet. They are aggressive. And Shaq Evans is going to the house. Ahead of Malcolm Marble.
You got to get lined up. They're not lined up. This is number 3 defender, number 3 receiver. You need to be here. You need to be here. Why? So this guy isn't put too much pressure. He jumps underneath. You have the 3 verticals. Watch the safety jump. Right there. The corner has no help. That's a good read by Hundley. A non-target. But Sean, it's all about
61. They've done even better against Franklin today. He was averaging 180 coming in. They pitch it to Franklin. And he has a first down. Bit of an. Franklin has political aspirations. Says one day he'd like to be the mayor of Los Angeles, perhaps the governor of California. Jordan James for mayor. I mean, you'd think he'd win at a landslide after the first 3 weeks, but perhaps losing some votes in popularity with the performance today. Hundley's pass incomplete, broken.
I'm very confident in saying that.
Late blitz. Hundley had time, and it's over the head of Manfro with Murphy in coverage. UCLA ball, 43-yard line of Oregon State. Franklin still can't find any running room. Hundley pulls it down. Dives head first. Oregon State's been great on third down defense in both games. Wisconsin didn't convert on third down to the fourth quarter of the opener. Hundley's pass caught by Manfro. Ryan. Pushed back Hundley, and his pass nowhere near his intended reception. A great angle from our crew to see just how surrounded Prince, the receiver, was. Hundley throws, caught. Shaq Evans, he lost his helmet, so he'll have.
Panos right there excited. His defense does step up in the second half. Done it so far today.
Quick throw. For a minute it looked like Walker wasn't ready for it. Kenneth gets slammed out of bounds. And this their 4th game. 1st and 16, and the pass incomplete off the hands of Jonathan. On 2nd and 16, just a 3-man rush, a lot of time. Hundley has a man breaking open, and he can't connect with Kenneth. 3rd and 16, 1 out of 10 on third down, UCLA. 6:15 to go now in the quarter. Long throw off the hands of Manfro. He's at 7 Eastern on ESPN, also live on Watch ESPN. A lot of fast-paced action in that Arizona-Oregon game. Two high-tempo offenses. Shaq Evans, nice tackle. Terrific touchdown drive by Oregon State to open this game up to 2 scores. They went 88 yards in 11 plays. Jonathan Franklin on second.
You notice that. You might want to attack the middle of the field.
13-yard gain, longest run of the day for Franklin.
Not much of a drop-off.
Comes in for Rashad Reynolds. Lined up opposite Jerry Rice Jr. 4-man rush. Hundley throws, caught. First down inside the 35-yard line. Joseph, a fine tight end in the NFL for 13 years. 13-yard gain.
Well, he's a matchup problem for linebackers because of his size, and actually creates a little bit of separation.
14-point deficit for UCLA as we begin the 4th quarter. Fred Hundley deep down the middle and caught inside the 10. Darius Bell. Out in the flat it goes. Juggled for a moment by Manfro. Then he lost the football. They're so convincing. When they say confirmed, it means there's no doubt in the booth the call was absolutely right on the field. Hundley, touchdown. Got shoved across the goal line by Jonathan Franklin. UCLA within 1 score with 14 minutes to go.
I see Franklin helping him in there, and that is a penalty. You're not allowed to help the runner advance forward. Rarely do we see that called. Evidence when
he's been a very nice addition for transferring in just before the start of fall camp from Penn State. Brett Hundley sets up a screen. Jonathan Franklin, an 11-yard gain. Time for Hundley. After a fake, it's caught. Jerry Johnson. Reynolds in coverage again, a 33-yard gain.
And Jerry Johnson does a good job keeping both feet on it, and they beat him with a double move. And what I say is you understand the situation of the game and don't bite up on double moves. Don't play prevent, play smart.
Bruins quickly on the move, down by 2 scores, under 9 minutes to go now. Back to Franklin, taken down, and Houston held to half that total today. Hundley got hit after he threw it, and it's incomplete. It'll be about a 45-yard field goal from here. Hundley, just a 3-man rush. Still forced him to take off and run. Needs the 21-yard line and didn't get there. Good play. Reception by Wheaton. Cooks scored a 75-yard touchdown for a catch and long run. Brett Hundley just did get it off. Probably didn't see it. When he looks at the film, he'll know it's a good call. 1st and 13. Hundley got away from Rudolph Fafita and then finds his man Johnson down the middle.
Downfield and finds Jerry Johnson in the seam.
26-yard gain. Time ticking down. 4:10 to go. Hundley doesn't get away this time. Scott. Three-man rush. Hundley's pass tipped. Wisconsin to 207 yards. Monte Ball to 61 yards rushing. And his defense has been outstanding today against this high-flying Bruin outfit. And right on cue, there's a big bomb.
Man to take pressure off the safeties. He's playing flat-footed and just got outrun.
Beautiful throw by Hundley. Dropped it right in there. 34 yards. The drive's alive for UCLA. Damian Thigpen tackled in space by Poyer.
Criticism himself, Sean. He's an outstanding coach. He's done games with Oregon State before. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, they were 84th in the country in total defense last year, and 80 Beaver defense. 3rd down and less than a yard. 2.5 minutes to go. Thigpen's in trouble and swung down. The doctor did it again.
On zone pressure, and Doctor just comes in untouched, and you see the inexperience of the UCLA offensive line. You cannot let any.
The Bruins, they must convert, or this ball game is for all intents and purposes over. Hundley had to throw it. Broken up by Jordan Poyer. They announced the wrong number. Huge call there to keep UCLA's hopes alive. From the 25, Hundley over the middle. Catch and trap. UCLA offense, but they haven't really gone at a blistering pace today. Hundley 6 for 7 on this drive. Clock running now. 2 minutes to go. Hundley through behind. Third 300-yard passing game in 4 games as a college quarterback. 4-man rush. Still they put pressure on. He got away. Zings one low into the end zone. Losing records. They were playing for a chance to go to the Rose Bowl late in the year. Hundley. Probably be a bunch of laterals here. Bell looking for someone to throw it to. And that's the ball.